Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We're going to talk about Aries. Aries in the first house. I had a couple of people that said, "Well, Kim, I can't make it on your classes on Thursday, so I'm just going to add a little bit to put out there so people can understand the houses." And the information is also on our YouTube at Inner Faith Wealth Builders. You can find all kinds of self-help discussions as well as spiritual discussions that lead into the signs, the symbols, and that kind of thing. If you want to get more acclimated with your sign, your moon, your ascending, or your sun sign, you can email me at ifwbuilders@gmail.com for a chart and a consultation. I find most people order charts, but they're not able to understand them, especially if they're just starting. So you can do a consultation with the chart. The chart is $10. Consultation with the chart will be $75 for the first discussion. So Aries in the first house is your identity. It is the sun sign's identity or a portion of it. A person is born in the first house with Aries would be under the sun sign of Aries. And so they would have active, ambitious, assertive ways in their personality. That they can be competitive, courageous, very, very courageous, creative, enthusiastic, extroverted, outgoing is what that is. They're free within themselves because of the I am energy, that Godhead energy, like Moses meeting God for the first time. The Spirit of the Lord said, take your shoes off, for this here ground you step on is hollow. And so individualistic they are. Some can be naive, self-assured, headstrong, impatient, prideful, and quick-tempered. These individuals, they wind up with professions as soldiers. They can become police officers, explorers, leaders, that kind of thing. They're very martial type of energy or militant because of the Aries energy, which has to do with the Greek god. We could look at Aries in the Greek gods and know that Aries was always about war. That was his one initiative. If you looked at him and said, was there any happiness with Aries? Well, no. If you look at the Clash of the Titans, you could see that Aries was always promoting some type of war. But one of the ways that Aryan energy can be used positively, as in a person who hasn't discovered themselves and they feel like they keep running into brick walls, is to know that you're always using your energy constructive. So that means a person with Aries energy can't lay around, or they will begin to cause chaotic situations. They have to be busy all the time. I think at the other end of that spectrum, it's important to know that if you have planets in the first house, in Aries house, that you're going to have a lot of energy. And even with that energy, even if you find that you have work to promote, you're able to be busy all the time, you want to get balance with all of that and know that you can rest as well. Because there will be times for rest, there's a season for everything. And so we take into consideration, even though Aries is an energetic energy and it's given for us to promote our work, all of us, whether we are Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, the energy is promoting energy in us so that we can work. So all around the chart from 1 to 12, wherever Aries is in someone's chart, that Mars energy is there to promote us to, or push us, provoke us to work, and put our all into the work in those areas. That's what we will do. So even though it's an energetic planet, we want to make sure that we're utilizing that energy, wherever it is, first, second, or third for positive, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth for positive things, because it's energy, and its energy is saying to us, go, go, go. And many people don't understand that it's pushing the body to say go, go, go. So it might get upset when you don't get up and go, 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 because you are being called to go, go, go. So here we are, asked and still, that we balance ourselves and not need to go, go, go all the time, but also to be aware that that's what the energy of Aries is in us. It's always having us to do things, and we want to make sure that it's not having us to do too much where we're overexerted, and when that energy season, it kind of comes to an end, or it slows down in different houses, it's going to do differently. It's going to slow down, like in a water sign, it's going to get, kind of slow, and it can become frustrated. So you want to understand that if it's in Cancer's house, Mars energy, the fourth house, it will slow down because it's having to go through a water type moon energy. All right. So balance there with that Aries energy. And if you need any help with your chart, if you want to set up coaching sessions, I do spiritual sessions, I do intuitive sessions. We go with the flow, me and my clients, but also having your chart read in one or two areas. You can get that for 45 minutes, and it will be $75 to begin with. Okay, so I hope that helps with Aries energy. We'll continue to talk about the rest of them, but you can go into ifwbuilders@gmail.com to look at the other ones that we've already done. There could be some here on Spotify and on Anchor. However, my thing is to get some information over to you so you can understand yourself, especially with 2022 coming up. Classes on moon signs, we're going to be doing that. And 2022 is going to call us to really step out of the comfort zone concerning our finances and trust God. A lot of entrepreneurs are going to come into play where the shift is going on in the world, and the world is going to do its thing, and entrepreneurs would focus on what they are inspired to do. That means that many people are becoming closer to their God or goddess within, however you speak it, and that God or goddess within you is leading you to the next destination of where you need to be going. It is lessening the baggage and the heavy weights, but that North Node in Taurus is about the bull, the money. So pay attention to what the bull is saying. And if you want to know more, you join our classes that are on Thursdays. The next one will be the 22nd, and we'll be starting an understanding of the moon signs. And if you need to understand your energy in that manner, then you join us here. When we study the ram, we understand that even Abraham had to sacrifice his son, or it looked as though he had to sacrifice his son in order for God to pull out the blessing, which was that Abraham was going through a test. How many of us are going through a test for God to pull out the ram and say, I just wanted to see if you were going to go there? So the ram is I am. Will you meet I am on the test as you pass over into the next level? It's going to be up to you and me, right? So I say yes to I am, and the ram energy is put in a different place. The lamb is living now. So blessings, and have a great day. Bye-bye.